So the High Court in Pretoria has ruled that South Africa's analog television switch-off date must be postponed from the end of March to the end of June. We get reaction from Hassan Logart from People's Media Consortium, who has raised some concern over the process. Hassan, always good to see you. Thank you very much for availing yourself this afternoon. Maybe let's start with these concepts, right? So from digital, please help me, to digital.
Yeah, I mean, analog basically was using the kind of land-based systems, you know, when we had our connections through the wire. Now this, would you like, will be in the sky. It is using satellite and it's kind of wireless. The sense is that clearly going with digital is going to be useful for us in that the quality of our voice articulation will be far clearer, pictures will be clearer, and it will expand a lot more opportunities for us to connect with people. There's no real argument about the benefits thereof. What our arguments are about democracy, the failure to include people who are very, very poor. And when the court, in a ruling that is not necessarily all that great in terms of democracy, but at least said to the minister, listen, there are large numbers in their number. They said 507,251 households who have timelessly registered and deserve to have this kind of promise fulfilled. But we know the numbers, people are really, really keen to shift to a modern system, goes in the millions. And poverty has increased after COVID. You know, all of us are poorer. The World Bank has ruled South Africa one of the most unequal societies in the world. And we've also argued that if you look at domestic labor and agricultural labor, over 90% of those earn about 4,000 rand a month, 4,125, according to a recent study. These people fall outside the support of 3,500 that the government was giving through satellite support, this set-up box, right? We call it a decoder if you want. So clearly we want them to open it up, use this period by having a clear action plan, and instead of targeting those who are dissenting, who differ with you at the SABC or civil society groups, let us sit together and see how we can make it work for the poor people who need television in their lives, especially a critical television that can inform and educate.
I'm so sorry to step in there. For the purpose of time, we are running thin. So there's been a number that's been bandied about that this switch would then affect 14 million people without access to free-to-air television. But the Department of Communications and Digital Technologies has since come out to say these are non-facts and they reject them because they create unnecessary anxiety. How then do you hope to find each other?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at what the ruling said, the ruling gave a number, said, of 507,251 households who registered. So even by their own account, they're not delivering to those people and will not have time. That is why the court ruled that the period be extended. We are saying, even if it's 1 million, right? Let's say in the court they were talking about 8 million affected people. We're saying even 1 million is too much because people were accustomed to certain rights and benefits as citizens, and now you take it away unceremoniously. Open up the registration system, provide support for people who need it, knowing full well that after COVID, more and more people are unemployed, have no jobs, the economy is not grown in any significant way, and we need to provide the support. You cannot modernize at the expense of your own people. You've got to take your people with you.